I believe that Egypt will win the whole thing. Egypt have made it to two finals in the last recent years and haven't won it, but I think this is Mo Salah's time, and he will guide Egypt to win the AFCON. Well, at least now my parents aren't the ones who are disappointed in me. But the AFCON round of 16 is finally over, and now we take a look back at the score lines and, of course, my predictions. I really don't want to look back at this. But, anyways, let's hop into it. Angola 3, Namibia nil. Namibia have had a strong showing in the group too, but I feel that this is where their journey ends. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Algeria. Well, I was definitely wrong about the fact that Angola were going to beat Namibia. I even predicted that we were going to be 3 goals in this game. I just didn't expect the fact that they were all going to come from Angola's side. Angola absolutely dominated Namibia, even despite the fact they had a red card first, but Namibia also foolishly got a red card too, which let Angola cruise to a 3-0 win. And they are moving on to the next round. Let's see how it goes for them. Nigeria 2, Cameroon nil. This match could be very tough and could go either way, but I'm just going to say Nigeria edges it. I could see a 1-0 win courtesy of a Victor Osimhen goal. Throughout the whole tournament, I've tried my best not to be biased towards Nigeria, but I must say, this was arguably our best performance in years. Everything gelled well, the players played really well, it all clicked and we got the win. Lookman got 2 goals and again himself the man of the match performance. But personally for me, Victor Osimhen was the man of the match. Osimhen played very well. He helped the defense. He wasn't stingy in attack. He played like modern day Hurricane. And that's why for me, he's one of the world class players today. Nigeria got the win 2-0. Although I did predict they'll win the game 1-0. I must say, they even surprised me and won it 2-0. And it could have been more. They are through to the next round now. And let's see how far they go in this tournament. Guinea 1, Equatorial Guinea 0. Equatorial Guinea are more likely the stronger team due to their performance in the whole competition, and I see them winning this game 3-0 with Emilio Suno getting on the score sheet. And we begin my bad predictions off with a bang. Did I initially have little faith in Guinea, or was I just blinded by Equatorial Guinea's performance against the Ivory Coast? I said this game would end 3-0. No, instead it ended 1-0. Equatorial Guinea wasting their chances, receiving a red card, and even Emilio, that I said would score in this game, he missed a penalty. Well, I would say congratulations to Guinea for defying the odds, and we'll see how they do in the round of 16. Egypt 1, DR Congo 1. Egypt might still be lacking star man Mo Salah in this fixture, but I believe Egypt are going to win the whole thing, so I predict they beat DR Congo 2-0. So this is what I get for putting my faith in Egypt. I should have known that after Salah's injury was going to be over for them. But after they got out of their group, I thought they could ride that momentum all the way through to the final. But instead, not only did they concede first, they got a red card. Yes, they were able to equalize, but then they lost it on penalties. As for DR Congo, nice one for getting through to the next round. And again, we'll see how it goes from there. Cape de Verde 1, Mauritania 0. Cape de Verde are the biggest talk in the whole tournament, topping a group that contained Egypt and Ghana, playing beautiful football and cruising through like no one's business. Mauritania, meanwhile, barely got out of their group with 1 win and 2 losses. This game is slightly more easier to predict. I will say Cape de Verde wins 2-0 and go through to the next round. Finally, another prediction that I actually got right. Although I did say they'd win 2-0, they actually just won 1-0, but it still counts as a win. But although I thought they cruised through a 2-0 win, but instead they struggled and got a last minute penalty to seal the deal. I imagine if that penalty never happened, if they might actually won this game. But anyways, nice one for Cape de Verde, and they move on to the last 8. Senegal 1, Ivory Coast 1. Ivory Coast currently don't have a manager, so we'll see how they get on. But I still think Senegal are the favourites to win this game. I'm going to go with a 3-1 Senegal win with Mane getting on the score sheet. This has been one of my worst predictions in the whole tournament because I was confident Senegal were going to cruise to a 3-1 win against Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast were in shambles. They thought they were knocked out. They just sacked their manager. I expected a meltdown from them and Senegal to take it and cruise through. But instead, they took that momentum. They were even the better team in the second half. And Senegal were lucky to get to the penalty shootouts where they eventually lost. But kudos to the host Ivory Coast. They are cruising on and doing well. And they also move it on to the last 8. And we'll see how they go from there. And also, my prediction for Mane to win the Golden Boot. I think that's basically over by now. Mali 2, Burkina Faso 1. This game is a bit tougher to predict. And Mali look like the favourites to win it, but I just believe Burkina Faso might shock them and pull off the win. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win from Burkina Faso. This prediction hurts me the most because I knew the scoreline. I said it myself that Mali were the favourites to win this game. I was confident of it, but instead I decided to go for the shock value. And of all match to pick, it was this one. I said Burkina Faso were going to win the game. I was right about the scoreline, it being a 2-1 win. I was just wrong about the winners. But anyways, congratulations to Mali for getting through to the next round. And we'll see how they go from there. South Africa 2, Morocco 0. Morocco are still the all-round favourites to win. South Africa could still pull a miracle and beat Morocco, but I still think Morocco are the stronger team and I see them beating South Africa 3-1. You know what? Scratch the Senegal prediction. This is indeed my worst prediction in the whole tournament. I've always been saying that Morocco were the favourites to win the whole thing, and I truly believe that. I thought they were going to beat South Africa 3-0 with South Africa grabbing a late consolation goal. But instead, South Africa scored first, Mommy's boy missed a penalty, and after that, it all went wrong. Amrabat stupidly got himself sent off, and then Bono had one of the worst goalkeeping performances I've seen in the tournament. This is quite a shocker from the team who got to the World Cup semi-final, being the first African nation to ever do so just 2 years ago. But I would like to apologize to South Africa. I didn't expect anything from them, but yet they shocked me, and now they are in through to the last 8, and we'll see how they get through after that. And that's all we have today for my horrible predictions. Although, to be fair, I did get some results right. I just got the score lines wrong, but I did get majority of them wrong. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow with my quarterfinal predictions, and hopefully I get a lot of these right. Hopefully, I mean. Well, anyways, that's all we have today for the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, and goodbye.